Yo guys, what's up? It's Twowheelwilly, and today I'm going to be teaching you, yes you, how to drive a motorcycle. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is find a relatively empty parking lot. This is just so that we don't damage any vehicles, any property, and keep everything safe. A safe learning environment. And if you f*** up, you know, there's less people to see your mistakes. So we're going to have 3 camera angles in this video, and I'm just going to be running over the fundamentals, the basics of getting the motorcycle rolling, and then get into, you know, showing you how to get up into maybe 3rd gear and cruise for a little bit. Alright, so obviously you've got the key, start switch, and then ignition fires the bike up. Now we're in neutral right now. And you want to make sure that your kickstand is up, and you can just sit here for as long as you want. I'm going to be driving an R6 in this video. Most likely you will not be starting on an R6. You'll probably have something like a 250 or a 400, but it's the same. If you can drive a 250, you can drive a 600. Easy. Alright, so how a transmission on a motorcycle works is it's down 1, neutral, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my case, because this bike has 6 gears. If your bike has, you know, 5 gears, it's going to be the same thing. You're just going to go 1, neutral, 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. So right now we can sit in neutral for as long as we want. Get a feel for the bike. You're not going to be doing anything. Now, the first thing that we're going to do, we're actually not going to be driving the bike at first. We're just gonna be feeling our clutch. So the clutch is on this side, your brake is on this side. Don't get them confused, or you might end up doing, you know, a cartwheel or something right over, you know, the front of your bike. So we don't want that. We don't want that. So clutch, brake, clutch, brake. Okay, it's gonna be the same on every single bike. So once you've gotten comfortable, you're in neutral, you know this is the brake, you know this is the clutch, we're all good on that. You feel pretty comfortable on the bike. You're gonna pull in the clutch, make sure it's fully pulled in, and remember what we were talking about. It goes 1, and then all the gears are up. So you just click down 1, you're in 1st gear. Keep holding the clutch, because if you let it go too fast, you'll stall. And then slowly, very slowly, you want to let go of the clutch. You just want to slowly let it go. And you feel we're rolling. I'm not holding onto the gas. And you slowly let go of the clutch. Now we're off the clutch. We're just rolling around in 1st gear. Nothing crazy here. We're still not touching the gas. Bike's starting to lug, but that's okay. And then you pull in the clutch, and we're stopped. It's not going anymore. Put on the brake, half a click up, and you're in neutral again. So I want you guys to try that a few times. Just start playing with the clutch, roll forward. I suggest you do it in a straight line. I don't have much room here, so I went in a circle, but just play with the clutch. Feel how your bike works. Every bike's a little different, and just feel how the bike pulls. Get used to that, and then come back to this video, and we're gonna go on to step 2. Alright, step 2 goes very similar to step 1, but now we're gonna be adding a little bit of throttle. Now if you're on a 250 or 400, throttle's not gonna be as snappy. You're not gonna have to worry about, you know, doing a wheelie or anything. But on a 600, if you're starting on a bigger bike, you really want to be careful about not dropping this when you're throttling, because, you know, that's the basics of a wheelie right there. So what you're gonna do, same thing as step 1, but you're just gonna pull in the clutch, go down 1. Now we're in 1st gear. Hold on to the clutch and feel your throttle. Feel what that feels like. Now you're gonna slowly let go of the clutch. You're gonna start rolling Start rolling, let off, and now slowly, very gently, you're just gonna apply a little gas. A little gas. I mean a smidgen. Nothing crazy. We're just gonna putt around in a straight line, most likely, if you've got a good, nice area to practice in. I don't really have much space, so I'm going in a circle. I would advise that you do this in a straight line. Alright, you pull the clutch in. Now we're just coasting, pulling the front brake, apply a little back brake. Now we're stopped. Half a click into neutral, and you've learned stage 2. Once you've gotten the basics down of putting around in first gear, it's super simple to get all the other gears. That's the hardest part. You just finished the hardest part, you're in the clear almost. So now it's just learning how to do an upshift. You just sneak your toe under, click up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in my case, and you know, that's all the gears you have. And once you learn one gear, you can basically learn all the other gears. So I'm gonna go out to this remote road off to the side here and show you guys how to shift up into the rest of the gears. We're gonna get into gear 3 in this video. Alright guys, so we're parked on the side of this fairly remote road. I'm in neutral now, and it goes just the same. You can do this in a parking lot up to like gear 2 or 3 on a 250. 600s, I just don't have that, you know, that amount of putting power, if you will. I can't get into gear 3 in the parking lot. So we're on this remote road, or you're in your long parking lot with no cars in it. We're in neutral, and it's the same thing. You pull in the clutch, you kick down to first. You're never gonna kick up to second. You're always gonna kick down to first. You have to start at 1 to go to 2. Just remember that. And we're gonna wait for this car to pass. Make sure the coast is clear. Slowly let go of your clutch. As the bike starts to putter out, you give a little more gas. Now we're going. Listen to the bike. It's getting louder. It wants to go. Let go of the gas. Now you're in gear 2. Easy, right? Super easy. 1 kick up. You let go of the gas. Pull in the clutch. 1 kick up. You're in gear 2. Awesome, right? Now we're going to do that for gear 3. Starting to get louder. It wants to go. It wants to go. Really wants to go. Let go of the gas. Pull in the clutch. Kick up. We're in gear 3. How easy was that? Super simple. Now you can kind of putt around in gear 3. Get used to that. And that's it. That is truly it, guys. It's super easy. It's way easier than you think. If you've ever driven like a manual car or anything, it's the same thing. The clutch and the gear shift and everything is just in a different place. You just listen to your bike. It's gonna tell you what it wants you to do. You're not gonna be sitting there being like, wow, I wonder why my bike is screaming at me. Shift gears, okay? It's as simple as that. Alright guys, so I hope this video helped you out. You're in gear 3. I'm gonna show you quickly how to downshift, just so you know you don't get stuck in gear 3. So it's the same thing as you know, upshifting. You pull in the clutch, let go of the gas, slowly let out the clutch. Now we're in gear 2. Same thing for gear 1. Easy. And now you know how to drive a motorcycle. Going through all the other gears is really simple. It's the same thing. I hope that you learned something from this, and if you're taking, you know, the test to get your motorcycle endorsement, I know that this is going to help you ace it. Go out there, have fun, be safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.